risk sentiment overview for the 18th of the 8th, 2022. We had the FOMC yesterday, and there was lots of noise and news coming from that event. So we had to be careful, and also to really remember the risk management as well. It is so paramount. We had a one guy lose quite a lot of money yesterday because he didn't stipulate his exit. And you have to remember when you sign up to Quasidb that there are lots of risk management videos in Discord, so do acquaint yourself with those videos. Today's bulletin is going to be quick because I've got a team viewer session running, and the guy might come in to remote onto my desktop, so it needs to be quite quick, and we're going to try and get this API issue fixed. The main sheet seems to be okay, and we think we might know the problem there, so I'll keep you guys updated there. Mine is 12 SSI, so every one person long, there's 12 people trying to short indices. A VIX is above 20, so do note that. That's actually of it note. That's quite interesting. That's a big round number, so that's possibly gonna be worth monitoring. Keep an eye on the VIX there. I think keep an eye on that 20 level. And oh, where's the thing you gone? Oh, that's okay. There it is. Right, so that's fine. So it's a bit of a weird one really, because the 3-month fell and the 2-year fell, but everything else rose, and it just adds to the complexity of that curve. So we should be seeing a diagonal. We should see a steepening of that curve, not a flattening and this curvature. We shouldn't be seeing that. So there's basically this graphic just has to go there for the bulletin. So where are we? Euro pounds, the only standout for buy. They really shorted it. Everything else was not really moving much. You can see by the like the depth of color. That's a dark green. So the dollar moved a lot, as you can imagine. We had FOMC, so we're seeing some strength in the dollar and weakness in Kiwi and Aussie, and you see the bubbles, and you can see why Aussie and Kiwi are weak. You just look at the bubbles. It's quite straightforward. Hopefully you understand the bubble logic as well. That went out at 9:12, and so if you want to see the trade of the day, just have to subscribe to Quasidb, and it's the bulletin. Bulletin tier if you want access to the trade of the day, and basic tier for everything in Discord, and premium tier is everything in Discord plus your spreadsheet, which is currently under investigation, but it is working. It's just not automatically downloading the data, so we're investigating that issue now. And it's possible the engineer is going to come in, so I need to make this video quick. Greens are buy and reds are sell, so just keep an eye on that. Note that the dollar CAD had shifted, like I was saying, and we're going to go into green. And so basically you've got to examine it over time. You've got to see the shifting over time, okay? There's the sell, which I highlighted yesterday. So we did fall. We took up quite a bit of stops. One guy in the Quasidb included, and it's just one of the, you need to know where to exit, and also you should never be in a position where you're going to blow your account. You should never be in that position ever. You've got to obey your risk management, and obviously know the lot size according to your account, and all those videos in Discord. So there's the sell, and this is potentially going to be a buy, so be careful there. US 30s, they're going long, so if they go long, this price is going to fall. So that's a risky sell here coming up. So if they continue, then we're going to fall. And don't forget, we were very extreme as well. That's something I should probably have noted in Discord. I did overlook it, but we'd actually exceeded 20%, and so that was the peak, and that was the elimination event. See that peak? It's there. So that's basically the stops for the the bears. So poor guys encountered a humongous loss. German 30, it really fell, but we had the heads up, so you would have done well if you watched the videos in Discord. We fell, and now they're selling it, so we can come up. Right, so be careful again. And gold, we're potentially going to make a buy if they sell it. Now, if is the the key word. You can trade if for C You know, you can actually see it if you get the FXM train station. So, you know, you can rely on me updating this tomorrow, but a lot of things are going to happen, aren't they? So get your copy of the train station, you can see it. Then we can eliminate the what if and actually, you know, actually look and then know, you know, actually know instead of like hypothesize, actually see it. Right. So this is why you want to get this train station. And I say it every day, but I'm going to keep saying it until everyone gets it. AU is well, it's basically you're looking for colours to match, but the largest mover was EA. However, the cells aren't matching there. So it was a 16% shift. It's quite large, and AU is the largest stock loss cluster at 68.20. 4.39 is the size. And so they shorted CAD and they shorted the dollar, and they've gone long Kiwi and they've gone long Aussie, and you can see that in the bubbles. So you know that's that. This FX is a side promo code. Just know that after the 1st of September, it's going to go to 10% discount, or it's going to cost you $31 a month. If you get it now using the Quasidb code, you get it for $10 a month. So it's up to you if you want what you want to do, but I would lock in an annual plan if I were you, because the suite is absolutely amazing. That's fairly normal. Aussie and Euro are paying the retail guys a little bit, so I should expect to see a little rebound there in Aussie and Euro. Dollar is absolutely punishing the crowd right now. 7 out of 7 score. So obviously FOMC yesterday, and it's caught the retail guys off guard, and they're getting squished. So that's the 7 out of 7 score. And signals, well, on one hand, we had the jitters from FOMC, and secondly, we have a manual, me actually clicking buttons in order to get the data. So it wasn't fully automated as you'd expect and as normal, because I had to actually like click, run commands in the code. And so ideally, with what we want this algorithm to be automatic, and that's what we're working on now. So it's a minus 14 loss. Our best trade was NU, and our worst trade was AU, because you know FOMC roller coaster as well. So yeah, it rains. We had a 12-hour range. It started at 4 a.m. and they stopped at 4 p.m. So bit of a choppy day yesterday, but you know why. And so if we're possibly going to get EU, GU, we're possibly going to get UJ, AU, EG. So that flipped a lot. I flipped a bit too much, and that's very strange, that one. I'm not sure whether or not to trust EG at all. Be careful if we get that signal. We shifted a lot on the technicals, dollar CAD and NU. So we could potentially get a lot of signals today. And economic calendar, well, that's been and gone. And so that's going to be moving the euro a lot. And then obviously, well, I guess we got to look at the inflation data, and then it's the weekend. So by the weekend, we should have this API issue fixed. Worst comes to worst, we're going to start the whole sheet over, and that's going to be humongous. So I'm going to try and avoid doing that. Keep calm, always trade safely, and that's absolutely paramount. You don't want to be like that guy who lost all his money on a single trade. It just boggles the brain. So don't do that. You know where your exit is, know your size, know when to trade and when not to. Is trading FOMC day a good idea? Well, you have to think, well, maybe it might not be. Maybe I should reduce my size because of the risk event later. So I'm going to wrap up now, and we're going to get this issue fixed. So I'll keep you guys updated as soon as I can.